We were a colony when we were colonies, and the king and the parliament had wanted to raise money. They had ingenious ways of doing so. One of the most offensive was the Stamp Act. Parliament enacted a law that required every piece of paper in your home, every book, every pamphlet, every legal document, even a poster you were going to nail to a tree, have the king's image on it. You think it's rough going to the post office today? You had to go to a foreign post office and buy an image of the king.
Even if you don't like the laws, you can't just ignore them. That will lead to chaos.
But what if the law is unjust?
Parliament would never pass an unjust law.
But they have. I interviewed the men tonight. The colonies must pay taxes to the king, but we have no voice in Parliament. Does that sound fair to you?
I don't know what to think. I only know Ben Franklin would hardly approve of what went on tonight.
Then you don't know Ben Franklin.
Question: how did the king and the parliament 3,000 miles away know if you had in your home the king's image and every piece of paper? Answer: Parliament enacted an abomination called the Townshend Acts, which authorized British soldiers to write their own search warrants. So a British soldier would show up at your house and knock on the door and hand you a piece of paper in which he had authorized himself to come in, ostensibly to look for the stamps. But of course, while there, they might help themselves to food, to alcohol, to furniture. They might even help themselves to the house, which is why we have the Third Amendment, which prohibits quartering troops in a private home against the wishes of the owner. The Stamp Act was really the last straw. It was the only one of the oppressive acts that Parliament actually repealed in an effort to quell the colonists from their rebellious ways.
Boston Harbor is closed. Hundreds of new soldiers arrived by ship this morning.
The whole city is filled with redcoats!
What are redcoats doing in the barn?
It's called quartering. A soldier just knocks on your door anytime, day or night, and moves into your house. We have 5 more upstairs.
I can't believe King George would allow that.
It was Parliament's doing. They call it the coercive acts.
The intolerable acts would be more like it.
This is an outrage.
That's right. We have to cook for them, wash their clothes, and they don't have to pay a single shilling.